Hello and welcome to Farming Simulator 17. No, 19, sorry. I had some issues. I tried recording this and then it just stopped. It froze. I don't know why it does that. It's really annoying. So this is another recording. I had some issues because my joystick is getting worn, so if I place it there, it actually lowers it even though I haven't put it anywhere. That's because I need to open up the joystick somehow. There's some stuff acting up there. If this episode freezes, I apologize. I hope it doesn't, but I don't know why stuff is happening. So I'm having some issues with the joystick, I'm having issues with the OBS software. I'm pretty much having issues with everything, it feels like. But I did extend the dead zone on the front on the joystick, so to 30%, which is the maximum. So now it doesn't act up as much as it did before. Oats here. I don't know if I can feed this to the horses. It's not a lot. Maybe we can feed it to them though. I don't know how this is going to end up this episode. I hope it doesn't freeze again, but it might. And I wish I had a clue of why it does that. And I don't have a clue of why it does that, so basically can't do anything about it. I thought I had fixed it beforehand, but then stuff, well, again, this suddenly didn't work for some reason. So what I did record, which you can't see because you can't see what I can't show you, is I recorded me unloading all the bales of this trailer and feeding it to the horses and to the horses and to the cows, basically. So a bunch of hay bales. And that was basically what I did, and I was talking a lot about stuff, New Year's Eve coming up and all sorts of things, and that was nice, but I couldn't really do much more. I was talking about our plans for New Year's Eve, which is today when you're watching it. It's not when I'm recording it though, but when you're watching it, that's when it is. I go and load this up with some more fertilizer. Maybe we'll go and fill. We'll sort of set this. Send this on its way on the fields and save things up. So I got to 6 minutes, and at 6 minutes it started messing up. So I'm hoping I'm gonna pass by 6 minutes in this one. In case it doesn't, I apologize ahead of myself, and it's gonna stop the recording because I really don't feel like recording a third time around. And I do apologize if it does that. And there is definitely a distinct possibility that it will, because everything is lagging currently. FS19 is lagging. It's lagging. Everything is lagging. Why is stuff lagging? I don't know why stuff is lagging. It's weird when stuff lags and you haven't really changed anything to the system, so it shouldn't lag, but it is. It's still really annoying that it does. Lag, I mean. Because it shouldn't, right? It shouldn't lag. And, everything is lagging. Even saving thing is lagging. No. So I can't really explain why it's lagging. It feels like something is running in the background, but I can't figure out what it is. It does this sometime. The only thing I can figure out just use a lot of the resources is the waiting process of the system, Windows. But that shouldn't really explain why it does the thing it does. So I can't explain it. But I'm hoping we'll almost up to 4 minutes now, so I'm hoping we'll get by 5 minutes. But I don't know. I'm not making any promises. And if it lags, if it stops, it freezes or something, I'm just gonna put it up anyway. so it's in that case it's gonna be a really short episode. But hey, you probably have lots of different plans today. I mean, if it's New Year's Eve, is it New Year's Eve? I suddenly realized maybe it's not. This just shows how tired I am in my head, because I have no freaking clue of even what day it is I'm gonna release this. And that's because I can't remember that the thing is, I recorded my last episode before going away for Christmas. So basically it's been quite some days since I recorded the last episode I'm putting up, so which means basically that I have no idea what I'm recording, or when what I recorded last and when I put that out last. I have a feeling though that it was on maybe that last episode I uploaded and is released on New Year's Eve, so this might be released on the 1st of January. Either way, either have a happy new year or either have a happy new year. Either one of those applies, I guess. And if it's the 1st of January, that's kind of cool too. I don't know what I'm doing here. I really need GPS mod. Please release GPS mod. Someone, so we can get some sort of control of this mess I'm making all the time. I would really like a GPS mod. I did figure one thing out, which I can't talk about unless everything freezes now, but I don't think so. On the other map I'm playing, on Pleasant Valley map, I did realize what happens if you don't service your vehicles. And especially, I realized what happens if you don't service your combine. Because then, which makes perfect sense, I just didn't think about it. I was like harvesting time and time over again on the field, and I kept getting lower results every time. It's like, I don't get this, and what I'm doing wrong. Why are the fields? Is this because I'm growing the same crops, or why isn't this working? So I kept getting the lower results, basically less yield of the field, which I thought was tremendously weird. But I thought it was some feature maybe of the game which I didn't really understand, and that's the way it is, I thought. Then to make money, I sold off my combine, which I hadn't serviced, by the way. It was crappy of me. I sold that off and I rented a bigger combine, and I used it, and I got a humongous amount of yield off the field, which previously, on the last time I harvested something, I got a lot less. I was like, why is this? And then suddenly realized, because the combine I'm renting is perfectly serviced. So, and that's so, I don't know if it's realistic, but I'm guessing the idea or the thought of it, or thought behind it, is that if you don't service your combine, it will probably spit a lot of grains out the back, basically, so you lose that. So that's the thing, I need to service my combine regularly, because then I will get a better profit or yield off my field. We're 8 minutes. Might be able to record this a long episode. The only thing I did actually between when it last froze and now is that I shut down one window in my Chrome web browser, and that was a YouTube video that was paused. But that could have been it, or not. I have no freaking idea. A lot of times you do try things and it changes stuff, and you don't really know why, but it does. So this works out. I'm pretty happy about that. I should be satisfied about that. Should we plant here? We should really go plant something. But I should actually go and service this. You can service all the stuff. You can service the combines, the header and everything too. And actually I should probably do that. with my luck, I'll probably service the combine, and it turns out that you have to really service the header to not lose money or not lose yield too. So we might as well just go and service everything. We need to service our tractors too. I thought I figured out what happens when you don't service tractors, that they go slower, they pull the implement slower and stuff, but it doesn't really seem to be that clear either. I thought that, so I serviced some vehicles on the other map I'm playing, and I tried that, but it's the same thing. They drive basically the same speed as they did before, so I don't know why. So hopefully we'll drive it in here, and hopefully this will service the combine. No, of course it didn't. Otherwise, I just could. If it's a service the combine, I would just basically unload it and back the combine out, and then I could service the header. But I didn't, so we'll do it this way. Repair, yes. Oh, that was quite a lot of money. 831. So that's up to speed, which means we'll get a pretty good profit using this one. That was a good discovery. I had no idea, and hopefully... Oh, sorry. I'm sorry about my extremely bad driving. Not okay. Not okay by any means. Helper V has completed their task, so I should probably go and let them do something else. i.e. continue with the next field. So I'm thinking about planting soybeans on this field, on these fields, sorry, all of them, and go sell that later and make a ton of money. Because if you look at the soybeans, that's a pretty good profit margin, I think, or yield. So let's send that with a hired helper. We'll take a look at. Let's see. So if you look at this, this is at the best price currently. It's $14.99. So this, so 49 is pretty good. If you look at them, sunflower is 1400 too. Oats is a little less. Canola is okay. That's a fairly good price. So, and these are also good. I'm gonna actually aim for doing a bunch of fields of soybeans. Just gonna go and service this first, because this definitely needs a service. Oh, sorry. If this is a real issue in real life, where the control lever basically sticks and does stuff with contractor. Repair, yes. I'll pull that out. I don't know if that will work. I don't care about the shovel. I don't want to repair the shovel. I just want to repair this. So that's up to speed, or up to service, I guess. Oh, up to speed, up to service. We're gonna start seeding with, I don't know if it's, well, hopefully it's full with seed, otherwise we need to go fill it with seed again, I guess. Could probably buy another sort of seeder if we wanted to. But I want a little bit more money in the back before I do that. Everything is tremendously dirty on this farm. Who is running it, and who I don't think ever clean their equipment. That's good. Had some money. We're not gonna plant oats. Switch this to soybeans. I'm gonna do one of these here. Soybeans there. Try this. I'm just glad that everything is working and I'm not having to re-record this another time or one more time, because that would make me go not nuts, but it would be a real pain. And I don't want to have to record things over and over again. I have enough recording to do anyway, so so the reason why I'm doing these first here is that I want to be able to turn this around. If I don't do this, the tractor keeps getting stuck at that edge, so, and you have to manually do something about it. But if I do this first, then it will plant this without any issues, basically. Which makes life a lot easier. So soybeans is good because it doesn't use a ton of seed either, so it works nicely. Oh, it needs lime, damn it. I will do lime. Does everything need lime? There we go. Why did we stick that there? Does this need lime too? Oh, it does not. So we'll skip lime on the other field and basically we'll let it put out lime when all of the three fields need lime at the same time. I think that's a better way of doing it, or handling it. Now the pigs, how are they doing? Pigs okay. We don't have any pigs to sell. Little corn, we need to buy some corn in the future. Cows are doing okay, 2,400. Pretty good. Liberty, everything these need to be. The other one is ridden one rogue. The other one, it's 0%. So we need to do that, but that's a future project, I'm thinking. I'm gonna stop recording there and leave it at this, and we'll see. Maybe we'll take a look at some other maps that are out and see what that is and how that's working out. But that's a future. Oh, I think that's. Why is it so low? Can't the high worker pull this damn thing up? It's really low. Probably wouldn't drive around with that low. The bucket, I mean. Weird. Anyway, I'm Andy. If this has been a Let's Play on the Felsbrunn map, I hope you liked it. If you like this channel, please subscribe. If you like this episode, please hit like button, leave a comment or share. And I will see you soon. Take care. Bye bye.